Coaches, Rick Stewart with AllAccessCoaching.com. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button down below so we can let you know when new content's been uploaded.
All right. This is why we run the counter, okay? And so we're always looking at ways to get it better. This makes teams not over pursue the buck sweep. We run the buck sweep, is probably one of our base plays. We run it the most. In fact, when I first got here, and even other schools, first thing we teach kids is the buck, trap, counter, waggle. Those are the first four plays we learn. And so our kids, when they get in seventh grade, even actually fourth, fifth, and sixth grade here at Lake Hamilton, they'll learn buck, trap, counter, and waggle. And that's the first four plays they learn. And so they know this play. People know this play. Teams work on this play more than any other play we run. And they should be working on the buck sweep because we run it so much. But they worry about this play more than any other play because of what it looks like. And so teams worry about this. So if they have to worry about it, then that's a good thing. That means they're really having to concentrate on it. That means we're focused on it. And they may stop this play, but who cares on that? I mean, if they stop that, that means they're opening something else up. And so that's what we're always talking about. And we do some other things on that with whether we pull the tackle or the guard. But if there's problems that cause things that go on, we do that. And also, what I've come to find out here in Arkansas, back early in the late 90s and early 2000s, everybody was reading guards and stuff. I don't see that as much anymore. I see people going to go get you. And they just kind of attack. And they're more based on spread teams. And so we're the only team that runs the wing tee in the division I'm in. And so everybody has to work 1 week a year for me. And so it kind of gives me an advantage over other teams. It makes people read guards and not flow. And so, like I said earlier, the people that read guards are far from here anymore. Some of them do it, but not overall. One thing I did notice when I was in the smaller divisions, they did a better job of reading guards and stuff like that. It seemed like they're really concentrating on that. But in 6A, they don't. They just come get you and leave it all out there. And so I don't know what that means, but I think that's what they do. The only team that really gives us a lot of problems that do read and do that is Greenwood, which is a team that's been in the state finals the last 4 years in a row. But I think they've only won one the year they beat us in 2020. But they've been every other year. And so they're a really good football team. And they do a really good job of working on us. The one thing I've heard is that they do practice all year long for us. They have like a 10-minute individual period where they practice wing tee and, like the buck sweep and the trap and the counter, just to make sure the kids see it before they see us during the middle of the year. It's only one of the two plays where three people touch the ball. That's kind of neat. The way we do it, and I'll get into that more, is that all three people touch it. The center gives it to the old quarterback hands it to the half, and then half hands to the wing. And so all three people are touching the ball, which makes it hard on the defense to see who actually has the ball. And so that's one thing I love about being underneath the center. I do have some clips where we're in the gun. We ran some gun here and there. But overall, we're mainly underneath the center because I feel like if it hits faster and it's harder to defend, and then you can't see the ball as well. But in the gun, they can see the ball and see some things. And so I don't like it as much, but we do run it because it's just part of the system that we do run. So here we go with the here's our set. Just like anybody, we don't run. I used to run what I called one set where the halfback was right behind the tackle. This whole year, we went to this set here. And the reason we went to this set here was I thought it put more strain on the defense. They have to now defend my halfback or slot back over here on the right in routes and passes, but also for speed sweep and other things. He has a better leverage on blocking. And then, of course, you'll find out later on when we run some buck sweep to the weak side, he blocks down better from there than from the backfield. So we kind of changed that up, and I feel like it's a better advantage, and it's harder on teams to defend. And so this is kind of what we went with this year, and I feel like it's an advantage for anybody that runs this set. But we've also ran two tights, and we've ran the halfback up there, and it hits a little quicker. But I feel like this gives us an advantage. So that's why we go to this set here. And then we run the counter both ways, and I'll show you the counter both ways out of this set here. But also I got some two tight stuff that we ran that we had a lot of success with too. I feel like two tight ends really opens the running lanes because it adds another gap. So I feel like this gives us a chance to be successful in that way too. I got both views, guys. I got a sideline, and then I also have a end zone. And so you'll be able to see both ways. So this is the way we ran it. This right here is actually from 2021. 2022, we did more our motion stuff. You'll see some of that too in here with these guys here. And these guys were in a 5 front, so you'll kind of see us work down. These guys really flow big time. So we had a lot of success against these guys here. So you kind of see it. And if it's real choppy, just kind of let me know. Let me get to the end zone. You guys can see it better. You can see where they're lined up already, guys. Oh, heck, this is the wrong clip. Here we go. Here's another clip of the 21 counter with 2 tight ends. Let me go back to that. You can watch number 8 there. That defensive end, he's supposed to combo up, but that guy goes underneath him. And so he gets him and he takes him up. Now our guard here pulling here, he's going to log this guy here, and then our tight end's actually free. He gets that corner. And he scores a touchdown. Yeah, in fact, guys, our tight end messes up here. He should be going up to this linebacker here. He messes up. We want that kid to work his way up. But it works out. I mean, the guard ends up picking that kid up, and our tight end does a good job picking that guy up. Here it is again. The tight end misread the guard. Let me go to the end zone. You can kind of see it here. You can't see it as well, but the tight end, let me go back to the wide one. The tight end's not reading the guard. The guard does a really good job of getting there. And this guard here is playing college ball at a Division I school. He's 6'5", 300 pounds. Now, he should have kicked that guy, but he loved to log people. And so that's where he ended up sometimes. So he ends up logging that guy, and the tight end should have went outside. Now, the running back is just good, so he just outran that kid. But he needs to really work on that. As you guys can see, there's no exchange problems or anything with these kids. Again, here's another log. And up the sideline. Let me see if we got a good end zone shot. Maybe you can see it. Oh, yeah, here's a good one here. Now watch as he faces out. I'm going to go real slow so you can see the quarterback faces out to that guy. Watch. See him? He's facing out with a point. That guy's grabbing it on a point. And there it is, back and handed off. See, the guard helps up, and then he works back in. He should have went back quicker. Our strong guard here, our quick guard here. He shouldn't have helped this guy as much, but we always want him to step here, kind of give him a little help, and then work up to here. That's a good log by him, and then you see our tight end does a good job. Here's another 2 tight set again. You'll see it here. And this team here, they're a 3-3 team, and they blitz all the time. So this is a group of guys that they come get you. And so we really have to protect inside gaps. Yeah, CR8, look right here. Look right here. This guy's coming hard. He's protecting that B gap. Watch him get inside that guy. Boom. That keeps it all from going bad. The fullback gets the other guy. Then we're off to the races. That's a big rival for us. And so it's a huge deal. This is them 2 here. This is crazy. This should have been a negative play. Let's look at the end zone copy. It should have been a negative play. He's doing right. Our guards, this tackle's doing right. We're supposed to combo up because this guy here, our guard, should have this guy coming up through A gap. See, he misses them. We work on that all week, too, during practice. We'll work on them comboing up to that guy, or if he sees that guy coming, that he needs to work off that guy, and the tackle will take over. So that guy runs right by the play. He runs after the quarterback. We get lucky. He's just a good running back on that play. And that's where we got to work on those things. I mean, that's just some of the things we go through when we have to mess with that kind of stuff. Here it is again. He logs them, kicks. Nobody left. Let's look at the end zone. You can see it better. Yep, see the tight end on the tight end right here does a good job. He's working up to here. You see the strong guard hook that guy. There's nobody left. This happened a lot to us this year, that year that in 2021, they would cut our big guard, which is illegal. And we brought it up, and they called penalty later on. They're trying to cut our guys. Tight ends just slowed down and gathered up. Running back does a good job of finishing that run. All right, here we go. Here it is again. And then, guys, I'm going to get to the 49 counter going the other way. I didn't realize I had this in there. I don't know if y'all can see. The quarterback loses the ball. It pops up. It lands in the halfback's hand, and it lands in the wingback's hand. And then I think we score a touchdown. I don't think we didn't draw it up like that, I promise you. As against Parkview, they had numerous Division I players. Had 7 Division I players. Y'all see how that guard did a really good job of hooking that kid? That kid really squeezed. He hooks that guy and the tight end's out. Let me get to another one. Tight end did a better job reading there. This is how we want to block it. That's how you want it blocked right there. Tight end should have read that. Tight end did a bad job reading that play. Should have been up. This is our nemesis here. This play even hurts them. They really try to block everything down. Running back does a good job making that kid miss. They want to spill everything, so they're all pinching in. And really, our guard didn't even have to block the end because the end was trying to squeeze so hard on our tight end.
Coaches, Rick Stewart with allaccesscoaching.com. I really hope this video helps make you a better coach. Make sure you hit the subscribe and like button down below so we can let you know when new content becomes available, because we're all about coaches helping coaches. And remember, coach, better today, never as good as tomorrow.